Okay, today we're doing a review for player kate-kane, who submitted their VOD for review on RivalsCollege on Reddit. He says that he has only recently started playing PC games and Rivals is his first hero shooter. He plays Emma Frost, a very popular character, his first lord, and he generally isn't quite sure what he should be doing, confused about where his attention should be, knows that Emma is a frontliner, tries to grab anyone out of place, but often gets overwhelmed, and has a hard time seeing the DPS or support that he should be killing. Okay. I have a couple of Emma reviews already on this channel. Generally, the idea is... what rank is this, by the way, before we start? Gold. Okay. Low... Yeah, low, mid, gold. Okay. Yeah, generally the idea with Emma is you want to hold the front line, beat out people with pressure from your little diamond pull thing, and your shield, win favourable trades, and then grab anyone who's out of position, as you say in your Reddit post. But yes, sometimes it can be quite hard to see what the opportunity to do that is, so let's have a look. So generally in these reviews I try to avoid, talking about particular seasonal strength of characters or something like that, because that goes out of date pretty quickly, right? Lots of patches. If people watching this in several months could see that and think that things have changed, so I won't talk about that too much. I'll just try and focus on the pure gameplay. To select you, kate-kane, nice skin. Okay. Not much to do here. Actually need to try and remember how to use this. Here we go. Okay. So not too bad, but you've used your E, the diamond pull that I was talking about twice and haven't managed to hit anyone. Try to make sure that you're getting value out of that. It really is useful for doing damage, winning trades, and charging up your energy in the middle here. Sometimes it isn't possible to hit, that's fine, but who do they have on their team? Like Thor, Strange. Strange can be tricky because of the way he flicks his shield, but you can definitely hit the Thor. It's not too difficult of a target. So I'll be looking to land it on him and get some good damage there. So here, look, you've really got to pick a target and try and land it. And yeah, you fire it at Strange's shield, so it can be difficult, but just bear that in mind, that if you're not hitting your really should learn what it's called, but yeah, the E, you're losing out on a lot of value. It feels small in the moment, but because it's got a low cooldown, but it really does help you win trades and put up a lot of pressure. One thing against Thor as well, I've said in a previous review, is this is a good shield because you guys are taking loads of damage, but against Thor, really want to try and save this shield for when he uses his awakened form. It basically immediately makes you win the trade. He'll waste a lot of his damage on your shield, and then you can pull with your E and then beat him, and then grab him if necessary with your diamond form. Well, good job retreating. That was better. Wow, I just suicided. Alright, so let's see if you guys could have held this point. So, I mean, first off, good job not dying, because that is always a way to play better. It's just in that kind of moment, not die. it's difficult here because your Hulk immediately gets de-hulked and Namor dies. So to be honest, I don't think there's that much you could do here. If you're absolutely amazing, sure, but in gold, plat, diamond, whatever, you're not going to be able to stop this. But you can slow them down probably. So as Thor is charging at you here, you do have 2 healers behind you. So you might want to think of grabbing him just to stop all this momentum. You might be able to be kept up by your healers. Not sure. But if you've got in such a big deficit, they've got 6 pushing all the way down mid, and you've lost 2 basically because Bruce Banner doesn't count. You're probably going to lose this fight anyway, so you have to make a big play. So, oops. And you do go for this Phoenix, which is nice, but I know you miss. But let's say even if you got Phoenix here, grab her, kick her into the wall, kill her even, I don't think that saves the point. So relatively low value. Maybe it does, but and now look, you've got your diamond form here. You've used your grab and your kick, and yeah, didn't get anything for it. So maybe it would have been a better idea to peel those tanks as well. I mean, the highest value target you're going to kill here when they're pushing in so hard is either supports or tanks probably. So if you manage to protect your guys, maybe you could now come back and look. They ran in and it just annihilated your guys. So that would probably have been the best play. You still might have lost the point, but that would be your highest % chance, I reckon. We'll fall back basically and keep an eye on Thor and try and defend against him. Alright, anyway, you lose the point. Let's skip forward here. Okay, so going for Phoenix again. Also, I don't actually like being back here so far anyway. They've already got the point. You're not really accomplishing that much by being around here. I prefer you to be like up here over, I think you can see my mouse, over here at this pillar, or near your Hulk, right? Standing near the point. It's nice to have an off angle, but not really in this case, because they're just going to absolutely smash through you like this. And kill your supports again, and probably Hulk and turn it into Banner. I mean, yeah, he just stands in the Moon Knight out, so whatever. But yeah, these guys are just all charging at you, right? You're kind of collapsing. And then you're going for Phoenix again. You miss him again, but won't focus on that. Even if you get Phoenix here, what's going to happen? Maybe even if you kill him, right? Even if you grab him and kick him into the wall, it won't kill him, actually. But even if it did, they're still going to blast through and kill you all. So it's a pretty low impact play. Honestly, I think it's the Thor here that's just shredding your guys, so I would be going for him. Grabbing him just stops all this forward momentum, right? And you can kick him back, save some time, start trading with the Strange. Now you've got no diamond form, so you're being crushed, and both your supports die again there, look. So, look, realistically, this is a tricky situation. Your guys are just dying crazy fast. The Hulk is not being very helpful, to be honest. But you are also not being particularly effective here. You still have been healed quite well, but you're kind of just collapsing, and I think you need to kind of take the fight to these tanks rather than just trying to grab and kill Phoenix. Okay, let's use this as a moment to reconsider. Alright, I won't skip. So, they are barreling forward. So you should be thinking here, they are barreling forward. I am not getting much help from my Hulk, and the rest of my team can't play because they've just got no space to set up and heal or shoot or anything like that, right? Namor and Punisher just, you know, they want to stand behind you and start shooting, right? They could be flanking, but yeah, they're not, they can't play basically. This honestly is a bit of a tank issue, more the Hulk than you for sure, but still you in having 2 diamond forms and not really having much impact with them. So you should be thinking, okay, I need to be like a rock in this defense and stop these guys from just pressing forward. See if you do it. Okay, this is also one way to stop an attack like this. This is why support alts are so popular, is because they kind of halt crazy attacks like this and let you get set up. Trade support alts. You're, yeah, not really sure what you're up to here. You're out of range, and when you hear your cloak ult go forward like this, you should be charging forward, because that shield doesn't do much. I'm not sure what you're... yeah. You seeing something else? Yeah, anyway, this is a mistake. You want to charge forward with your cloak ult. You're basically invincible. You need to be you should be here, right? You should be involved in this fight and grabbing that Strange or Hulk, Thor, sorry, and protecting your Hulk. Good job. Right, this is good. This is what I would have done as well. So as soon as he drops, you actually have to be quite careful. I've been caught out by this before. Have to be quite careful because he can drop and then he still has a little bit of invulnerability. But as soon as he drops, you know exactly where he's going to land, so grab him. Great. Brilliant. He nearly died. If your team was a bit faster, you could have killed him. But look, he's at 2% health, okay? Just a bit unlucky, to be honest, that he didn't die. But he's now going to have to run off, find a health pack, get healed. He'll be out of the fight for 10, maybe 15 seconds. So that was the best thing you've done all game. Nice play there. You should have done that from the beginning. And I bet you that actually stops this push now that Thor is stopped. Look, here we go. You've got position on the point now. Great. Right, protect this guy as he shoots. Yep, very good. Nice shield. Hear some footsteps around there. I think that's Phoenix. Actually forgotten how to go into free camera mode, but footsteps to your right. I don't know if you wear a headset, but yeah, there you could go and push her out. There you go. Nice. Nearly got her there. Phoenix is a very annoying character. Well played from Rocket. Great play here. This is exactly what you should have been doing. Right. So good play there. Very firm in the defense, grabbing Strange, kicking him out. You have lost a couple of people here. You still need to defend because you're going to lose this point if you don't. So, yes, stand up here, use the point for cover and do the best you can. You have 3 healers. Oh, he's just swapped. I don't know why. But you had 3 healers, so you should be being kept up here. And this is a difficult point to push as well. Like 6v4 is not a complete wash here. You've got an ult as well. So Ultron has his ult. There we go. So you should be pushing forward with this very strong ult. Nice. Right. So I would be thinking grab one of these tanks again, hopefully the Thor. this is also okay. Yeah, they're on the back foot and running away. It's not usually the best time to use the ML, in my opinion, when people are already running away, because it's quite hard to get them. It's quite nice to use it when they're running at you, as long as you don't die. But let's see how this works out. And that's kind of why. But yeah, I mean, it pushed them off, so whatever, but wasn't the best ult. Not the worst either. But yeah, usually, one, you don't really want to use your ult when there's a strange, because he can block a massive deal of it. And two, when people are already running away, it's hard to get value. But yeah. Nice, team's carrying. Push forward a bit, nothing happening. Okay, there's a nice setup you have here. Yeah, okay, missed your thing. Nice. From Iron Man. Right. This guy... Great, good job with the shield. Protect yourself, although you could have just stood behind this cart, right? And saved your shield. You don't actually need to be out there poking, to be honest. Most of those characters are longer range than you. So there's no point trading at such long range. You're just wasting your health and giving them ult charge. This is much better. Nice position here. Sorry for pausing so often, by the way. Just thinking of a lot of things to say. And okay, well played. Diamond form has happened to me as well. You pop it and then everyone seems to disappear and you don't actually know who to go for. So I actually respect your restraint in not being frustrated and charging at the enemy. That definitely happens with some Emmas. Good restraint. I think you could have just stayed and grabbed the Thor as you did before. He was nearby, but yeah, sometimes it's totally fine to just accept the loss and of the diamond form and continue as you were. So I like the hesitation. Great. This is exactly what I've been saying you should do. So like really getting up in Thor's face and you know, not being walked over, trading with him with your diamond pull E. And yeah, the point hasn't moved for quite a while, right? Okay, they did eventually just run you over. I'm not sure, maybe some people behind you died, but you've been doing the right thing for the last couple of minutes, which is good. Sometimes eventually just you do get bowled over. Right, you should have got that guy. Look, come on. I know I can see him here through in the replay, but you can see your guys running away, fighting. And I feel like you should be able to hear this Thor, like swinging and using lightning realm. I don't know why you're. This is crazy. How can you run away from this? You've got all your cooldowns up. It's probably a free kill. He's just behind you, pumping lightning realm shots and killing your Iron Man. I mean, you guys did get him eventually, but that's really poor. I feel like earlier you didn't hear the Phoenix, and then this time you didn't hear that. You really need to, I don't know, turn up your sounds or something. Good shield there. Good use of the cover. This is fine. You want to be playing like closer to here really, so you've got some cover, otherwise your shield will get popped. Yeah, good job getting carried by Squirrel Girl. You should have immediately used your E there as he jumped into your face. Nice. Great. Alright, support out trade again. Get ready to diamond form. Nice. Okay. Grab Jeff if you can. Brilliant. That's the second best play you've done all game after grabbing the Thor earlier. Very good. And that will really stop them. Or should. Although they've got this Wonder ult, so that might mean that you need to run away. But yeah, very good play there. Right. You actually, this is a bit hard, but hello? You should have been able to use your shield to block at least one of these, probably both. He did just drop down, so it's difficult, and you can't react to this, but I would have actually already been shielding from this Wonder here. There. You have the cooldown up. Difficult, but you could have done that if you were really good. Okay. All right, and they're just going to run over you and score. So I actually just want to see some of the offense. So to summarize on the defense, you didn't really do terribly. Your team and the other tank weren't helping that much. I don't actually even know if you had another tank for a good deal of it after the Hulk stopped feeding, but yeah, you were not putting up much of a fight against Thor and Strange, and your diamond form, you used it a lot on other people, which works in some context. If you've got another tank who's doing well and you're not being overrun, you're free to grab supports and DPS. I think that's fine. But if you're just the diamond form is Emma's way to kind of make a stand and fight back, and you've got to use that on Thor or the other tank. In a case like that, I think. Otherwise, or the only other option really is to just hide and try and assassinate a healer, and that can help. But otherwise, yeah, you're just going to get run over, as exactly happened. Okay. What? Okay. This is a weird sequence of events. So this is a nice grab. I would have kicked him into this wall. I mean, you get the damage, but I actually didn't know, and I guess you didn't as well, that... Well, actually, no, it doesn't. Yeah, you should have kicked him into that wall there. That's a mistake. Might have got a kill. I do not know why Strange used his portal. Right. Nice, good damage on Wonder there. That's nice. Very good. Brilliant. That's really good play. Just nice aim, and then also just noticing that she's out of position and used both her dashes. It's a good pick. Now you should be looking to capitalize on that. So you want to send through your shield like up here. Well, it's quite annoying. She just got rezzed, but send through your shield up here so that it blocks off the healers, and then just I would charge in with your diamond form. Thor is just going crazy in this match, just totally unpunished. He's quite often out of position. I really think you should have. Maybe this is what you were saying in your post on Reddit, but yeah, in such a case as this, I really think you're prime target for your Your diamond form this game should have been Thor. Because he's just, otherwise he's just destroying your team all game. I wouldn't be surprised if he's MVP. I haven't actually seen the stats. But look, you've got 100 charge, really, really strong. You should be dominating this situation here. Nice. Okay, that was a little bit of a mechanical fail, but good idea anyway. You've got 100 charge, you should be shooting rockets. Beacon. You can destroy that quite quickly. And shooting these guys is doing nothing for you because they're going to get healed. Okay. When this goes off, you should be backing up, ready to pop your shield in front of you at the last moment. That will save you every time. Just practice it. If you fail, too bad. Try again. This is a thing you'll have to be able to do. Just look at her, put your shield in front of you at the right angle, and you will not die. I mean, you kind of did it, but yeah, that just needs practice. It's a pretty common thing. Okay. Watch a couple of minutes more, I think. Nice use of the shield to block Thor's awakening form. I like that. Nice ult there. So that was better for sure because they were pushing into you. It's a good like Uno reverse card, right? Quickly flips the switch and makes everyone have to panic and run away. So that was a much better situation. Still difficult as you saw because they have a strange. But you forced a support ult cooldown and got a kill. So much better. Nice. Kick him into your team. There you go. Very good. Now I would have gone straight for that nip. Unlucky. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're kind of just running around in diamond form, not shooting everyone. I would have just immediately dismissed it and started lasering this invis, or helping your team, either one. Very good. Shoot the diamond, yes, good. Finish Thor. Nice. Okay. Does your team get this?
This queen's reign isn't over.
No. Well played. Nice. Right, okay, so this is the last thing I'll mention. So you've done this several times. You keep grabbing people and then not kicking them into the wall, which you kind of need to do as Emma, otherwise it's useless. Unless you just kick them away from your team defensively. You could definitely get this here, grab him, and then there's a wall behind you, like down here, right? You should pick him up, put him down, and then you have time to run around and kick him. You should definitely do that. It does way more damage than like an extra punch. This is a useless kick. The kick does like what? It did that much damage, right? If you hit him into the wall, it will do like that. So, and they're dead. Okay, so it looks like you won't get the point here. So I'm going to finish. To summarize, and who was there we go. Wow, 29 and 4. As I guessed, the Thor is heavily the MVP. Because he was just allowed to do whatever he wants, and that's when Thor works, right? Thor is a very easy character to get loads of kills on if nobody stops you, because you've got unlimited dashes, loads of damage, loads of health, just a bully DPS, right? So it was your job this game to shut him down, and you didn't really manage to do that. So, yeah. So you summarize, just definitely for a couple of the mechanical things about blocking Scarlet Witch ultimate with your shield. Kicking people into walls with Emma is very important. You should always try to do that. And then the main topic which I've been going on and on about is actually having presence on the point and pushing forward and allowing your healers to heal you and actually take fights. And secondly, stopping Thor just running over your team. Emma's a great counter to Thor. You could have just completely shut him down here. I think a better player would have destroyed him this game and won, to be honest. So hope that is helpful. Good luck in your next games.